Good Saturday morning to everyone. I tried to go live on Saturday morning when I'm headed to Mama's house. See how everyone is doing. Make sure your week was going good. It's been a rough, crappy week for me, I guess. And here we are, a beautiful day. It's cool out here, but the sun is shining, but it's kind of breezy and cold. The wind's out of the north. Pollen is terrible, that kind of stuff. Pollen's all over, even though it's rain, pollen's been all over everything. So anybody who has allergies probably know and understand how bad it is. It's tough. But this morning, as we go to Mama's house, we had some storms to move through about 2 days ago now. Pretty severe storms as far as wind and stuff goes. That's 70-mile-an-hour straight line winds. Could have been more than that, actually, in some places. Took down a lot of trees and stuff around the area. A lot of people even had damages on their house. I think Walmart close to us had damage. I mean, they were pretty tough storms that moved through. To be just a standard old thunderstorm, some of these storms, they were packing a pretty good punch with the hail and the wind and stuff. No tornadoes as I know of, one that I know of. But Mama has this pine tree, and I don't know what kind of pine tree it is. It's different than I've ever seen in my whole entire life, this pine tree. It had some big old limbs that went out on the side, and they went up and looked just like a top you would think of, right? The shape of it, the tree. And it was a beautiful tree. It had a little bitty pine cones on it. Again, I don't know what kind of pine this tree is, but Mama set this tree out when she said she's 14 years old when she set this tree out, her and her sister. And I think her daddy's daddy, if I have that right, but I believe that's right, gave it to them. They're not sure where they got the trees. They had 2 of them. This one lived. So my mama's 82. And she set that tree out when she was 14. Like I said, it was tall, it was gorgeous, it was beautiful. That thing was alive till those storms come through the other day. And those storms took that pine tree down. Blew the pine tree completely down. My daughter, who lives next to her, sent me pictures of it yesterday at work. All I could do was just use the F word, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but that's all I could do, because it's like, holy crap. No getting a break. So this morning, which I needed to work on her sink, the piping on her sink, where the water would drain better. This morning I'm going over there and start cutting up a tree. This is a massive tree. Now when this tree fell, you gotta understand, this tree, you see, Mama's, it's 70, I don't know, let's just say the tree's 74 years old. So you can imagine how big this pine tree is that's 74 years old. How big around this pine tree is. It's massive. It would make, like, if I was standing side by side, let's say 4 or 5 feet, the roundness of that would not touch this tree. That's how big it is. And it's beautiful. It's such a shame that storms got this tree. It's such a shame. I mean, it's like Again, this is a very old tree. And hello to everybody there. Leave comments. I'll try to look at them here when I can. Driving, obviously. But this chainsaw that I have, it's going to work that little chainsaw. And I know for sure that once I get into the trunk of this tree, I will get it in the yard. My truck's four-wheel drive. I guess if I have to cut it in sections down the middle, whatever the plan is that I want to come up with. Now, this ain't going to be just get this done today kind of stuff, okay? No. I mean, the limbs on this tree were probably, I don't know, you know, half that length out. That's huge. 74 years old. But I was root system that was on this tree. By the pictures, of course. I haven't seen it yet. But just looking at the pictures of it, the root mass on it doesn't seem to be that huge. And that's what's shocking to me. You would think a tree that old would have a freaking root system on it. An actual tornado would have to come through and take this thing down, you know? But nope, that straight line went to get down. Took it down big time. So that's what I'm working on this morning. I'm headed that way. There's 5 of you in here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. That helps my channel. Last time I looked, which has been a few days, just don't have time to do this much anymore. I believe 98 subscribers. That's where I'm at. 98. I'll take it. Been playing with the OBS software now. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take some pictures, video, and stuff like that of me messing around this tree, and then maybe sometime tomorrow evening or something, we'll just go live on that OBS software, and I'll show you the photos and things of this tree, how massive it is, as I cut on it and stuff. But other than that, blessed to be alive, I guess. The tree didn't hit the house, it didn't hit the power lines, it didn't go across the road, which would have took down all the major power lines and affected the people that live across the road. And there's some nice houses across the road, people. I don't know how in the world we'd afford those fixed. There's one house over there that costs more than all the land than we have. Me, my mom, my sister, everybody's got put together. So, I don't know how we're taking care of that. See there, someone says I'm at 100. Oh, that would be great. Sweet. Sweet. I can't. I wish, you know, there was a way to make the letters bigger on this phone, but you know that, and I see some other 100. That's a great goal. I've been wanting to get to that goal. It's kind of like, you know, once you hit 100, you feel like you've reached something. 100 subscribers. I don't know how long I've been doing this now for 7 months. I don't know. Whatever. About 7 months. 100 subscribers. You know, if I had the time to put more into, you know, the channel, it would probably do a lot better. See, we have more trees down here people haven't gotten to yet. Alongside the road, the ditches and stuff, loaded with trees, where people have cut trees up that's fallen in their yard. Taken to the road. I'm telling you, it was a massive storm system. It was something else. I was at work when he hit. Well, it really did sound like a, when you hear it sounded like a freight train thing. But that's true. That wind coming toward you, it was something else. hadn't had time to, they talk about Simba's training a lot. Here in the past 2 weeks, me and Simba haven't had time to work on it. He's been sick, so I really haven't been pushing him, giving him dog treats as he does good. So the wife's been boiling chicken, and he's been eating chicken broth, and the chicken off the bone, tear it off the bone. So that's what he's been getting. So I haven't had him at the park or the community center, none of that stuff. We haven't been doing any running and stuff because he hadn't been doing good. So hopefully I don't have to completely start over with him. He's pretty good though. I mean, except for last night when he got in trouble, or should I say this morning, I guess, when I got home, when he got in trouble with his mama. I'm sitting there eating my pork chop, and he's getting a nibble, mainly green beans. Put green beans in our plate. That way, he wants a bite. He gets green beans. Green beans, according to the vet now, doesn't hurt dogs. There's no calories. They don't get fat. So feed him green beans. The wife gets up to go in the kitchen, I guess. She comes over there next to the plate, and I guess he thought that she was going to get my pork chop or something. Not sure what was going through his mind. Well, he jumped up there and grabbed that pork chop out of my plate. And he started eating that pork chop like nobody's business. Then his mama tried to get it from him. And he turned around at her. You know how a dog will do when they, you mess with their food, which he hasn't done before. So he wound up in trouble last night for that. His mama said, I ain't putting up. And she won't. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see 4. Again, guys, thanks. I can't see what everybody's saying there because I'm driving. Hopefully, I'll have a chance to look at it here in a little bit. But if you're leaving me comments, I greatly appreciate it. I sure do. Especially on our live streams together. Oh man, that creek's full of water. I wish I could get a shot of that. One of these days, we're going to do a live video, walking down one of these rivers or creeks to see what we can find, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff going on in these rivers and creeks down through here. Wife's got a metal detector, I guess what you call it, and we've had it for a couple of years or so. We still haven't taken that thing out in Houston. I'm thinking down one of these creeks and streams right here, without a place to park, would be an awesome place to take it, and we could do us a video. I think that'd be cool. Well, doggone it. Yeah, at work we had a new guy to come in. He was doing really well. Working with him, getting him trained up. Hoping to move to a different slot, a different position. That's been where I'm at now for a long time, and this one is something different. You know what I mean? You do something for so long, it kind of gets old. But I want to move to another spot to learn something new. The only way to do that, if you have somebody to place you, right? They're not going to move you. They're not have nobody doing the job that you're doing. It doesn't matter what it is. He's a good guy. I mean, he caught on fast. He's doing a good job at work. Good driver. All that kind of stuff. Oh well, he made it a couple of weeks. Basically said, crazy. Y'all are crazy for doing this stuff. Amount of money. Yeah. He said, what? How you been doing this for 5 years, man? This is the same. The hours you work, what you're having to do, 5 years. I was like, yeah, well, I had to do what I have to do, man, to survive. See, in this world, here's the thing, to answer a question there that, like he has. There are people in this world, like myself, who are not educated, okay? Don't have any military background, anything like that. Just, you're not educated. So you have to do what you have to do to survive. Me, for instance, grew up poor, still poor. So I've had to do what I've had to do to survive. All my adult years. It started out rough. Hopefully I'll end not so rough, but and that's why children, if you're listening or watching this video, or any young person, get yourself an education. It's so easy now. You can go online, and get my got like degrees, but she's done a lot of that online. She's a very smart person. I call her Slacker, my sister. Very smart. Got all kinds of degrees. Proud of her. Get a good job. She's done it all online. Now, to be honest, she likes school better than old average Joe 76 now. I ain't gonna lie. She likes school to where I'll handle a chainsaw. You know what I mean? That's just that's the difference in her. She got the brains of the family, and I don't know what I got, but it wasn't the brains. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because, you know, you're not educated, you have no experience of anything, then you do what you got to do. So kids, young people that's watching, or do find this video and watch it, be sure, get your tail and learn something. I don't care if it's basket weave. As long as you have a piece of paper, that's all this world cares about now, is that piece of paper. Just to be a mechanic, for instance. You might be the best shade tree mechanic that is around. You might be able to fix everything from a weed eater to a bulldozer. But if you don't have that college paper saying you went to college to do this, it's hard to get a job at a lot of these big places that hire mechanics. Let's use that for an example. Alright, my friends, I'm getting close to Mama's house. That's my coffee. I don't know why it's sweet tasting, because I don't put sugar in my coffee, but the wife started buying diet sodas. I have never drank diet sodas. I mean, she's a diabetic, so she's trying to cut back where she can. So she's been drinking diet sodas, which I'm proud of her for that. And me, I'm a Pepsi guy. And you sure can't drink Diet Pepsi. I was like, ugh. But she's been trying to drink Diet Dr. Pepper, the ones that has the berry flavor, whatever. Cream soda, I don't know, whatever it's called. So I have been trying to learn to drink those, because she's a diabetic, and I don't want to bring in a Pepsi in the house, let's say, you know, if she's doing her best to watch your sugar intake. So I've been working on that, and it has changed. Like, that coffee tastes sweet. I don't know why. There's no sugar in it now. I got a little creamer in it. I'm thinking maybe that's why. As I've been drinking those diet sodas, and it changes your taste buds, I'm assuming. I don't know. Just my theory, which usually don't wind up to be right. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to hop off here. Thank you so much for joining me with the ride to Mama's house on a Saturday morning. I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to take pictures, do some video, that kind of stuff. as I work on this today, and then I'll try to get that downloaded on the computer, figure out again the OBS software, and maybe tomorrow we'll go live and we'll talk about some of this stuff and walk you through some of this stuff or whatever. Or I might just do a video and post a video tomorrow. We'll see. But either way, I'm going to show you pictures of this tree. It's really just, it's sad. It is sad. There's some more trees down. Yeah, it's really sad this tree was taken down like this after 74 years of life. I'm not one of those that like to see trees cut. When you're tearing up the forest and cutting down trees and things, no. That's why that's how the world cools itself. The trees bring in the carbon monoxide, it breathes out oxygen. That's what you breathe in. It cools the earth from the sun. You start wiping out all the trees, guess what? The sun beats down on the earth. What happens? It gets hot. And that's why God put trees on here, on earth. Cool the earth, take in the carbon, put out the oxygen. You can breathe it in. Matter of fact, we're almost at Mama's house now, but 2 shakes of the stick. We'll be there. We might, since we're already live, we might just go ahead and just pull in here and hop out. First, I gotta see where the tree is and if I can even get in the driveway. I haven't been here. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah. I got to do some cutting and moving around, boys and girls, before I can even get to the driveway. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, thank you. If you've watched this video, if you've been with me, give me a thumbs up, share it, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. And I greatly appreciate you if you subscribe to this channel. I've got 4 thumbs up this morning. It helps me out. That's awesomeness. That's awesome. Well, let's get out here and break out a chainsaw. And do some cutting. Alright? Average Joe 76. Hey, I'll catch all y'all on the flip side, okay? Y'all be safe out there. Watch your backs.